Today we want to focus on Matthew chapter 7 and the latter part of verse 5. Jesus says there, "First, rid yourself of the log that is in your eye, and then you will see clearly to help your brother with the speck, the mote that is in his eye." Have you ever gotten something very irritating in your eye? You're instantly debilitated. Everything else comes quickly to a halt because your vision is hindered by the effect that speck has in your eye. You will usually need someone else to help you remove that speck from your eye. How comforting it is to have a qualified, caring, and cautious person you can turn to in those painful moments. This verse is a part of our Lord's great Sermon on the Mount. Interestingly, the first verse of Matthew 7 has replaced the great gospel text of John 3:16 as the most quoted verse in the Bible in recent years. People love Matthew 7:1. It says, "Judge not, that you be not judged." And often the illustration our Lord gives us following that command is misinterpreted as a prohibition of giving any attention to the faults or motes of another. However, it's very clear from the statement of our Lord that there is an effective and proper way to help a fellow Christian when they're debilitated by a mote or a speck in their eye. Roy Hession, in his book entitled The Calvary Road, first brought this to my attention in chapter 7 of that book. I quote, "The mote and the beam," he says, "it seems clear that the real point of the well-known passage here in Matthew 7 about the mote and the beam is not the forbidding of our trying to remove the fault in another person, but rather the reverse. It is the injunction that at all costs we should do this service for one another," end quote. But we must give proper attention to the first Jesus refers here before undertaking such a delicate and beneficial endeavor. Our motive must be to preserve the eye of our Christian friend and not the speck or mote we find there. Too many have become mote collectors. The beam of resentment or irritation must not cloud our own vision. We can only see to help another when our own beam of resentment or anger has been removed from our vision of them. Then, Jesus says, after our own soul searching and heart preparation, then we can see clearly to help another with that debilitating mote.